In this lesson, we're going to talk about problem-solving strategies. Yes, you're right. Word problems. Word problems. The description of problem was in words. Words has meanings. We need to interpret the meaning of the words in order to understand what the problem is all about. Therefore, we need to read the problem carefully. There are three things. First of all, what do you know? And then, what do you need to know? And maybe we need to draw a diagram or the picture to help us to analyze a problem. Let's take a look of this example. Ellen has some change in her pocket. After her friend gave her 45 cents, Ellen had $1.35 altogether. Which equation can she use to find the original amount of money M she had in her pocket? So she has some money in her pocket. Let's take a look. We know that she has some money in her pocket, and her friend gave her 45 cents. Then Ellen had $1.35 altogether. What do we need to know? We need to know the original amount of money M she had in her pocket. Let's draw a diagram to help us to understand this. M in her pocket and her friend gave her 45 cents. Together, they have $1.35. She had $1.35. So together means add them together. M plus 45 cents equal to $1.35. Problem-solving strategies, there are steps that we can follow that help us to solve the problem. In algebra, we like to use the variables. Variables represent the things that we don't know. For instance, let x be the number of hours worked if we try to find the number of hours worked. Let m be Mary's age if Mary's age is what we're looking for. Then we want to explain our way to find the solution. This is also called the logical reasoning. For instance, if I worked 8 hours a day and there are 7 days in a week, for the entire week I will work 56 hours because 8 times 7 equal to 56. Sometimes we want to set up an algebraic model. That means we want to translate the verbal model into algebraic model. Verbal model is to explain your thinking. Translate is to convert that into mathematical equations. For instance, John is 3 years older than Mary. John is 3 years older than Mary. If we use a variable, J be the age of John and M be the age of Mary, then John is 3 years older than Mary. J equal to M plus 3 would be the algebraic model that we can set up according to the translation. Then all we need to do is to solve and check. Obviously, it requires math skills, and you need to check your answer when you're done. Checking your answer is plug in the answer that you found and then check it out. Let's take a look at this example. The Sojourn family went on a vacation. They started with $2,000. If they spent $150 each day, which expression represents how much money they had after X days? We need to analyze the problem. What do we know? they started with $2,000 and they spent $150 a day. And what do we need to know? We need to know the expression that represents how much money they had left after X days. Start with 2,000, spend $150 a day. Therefore, for a number of days they spent on vacation, $150 times X was taken away from that initial $2,000. That would be the answer. Take a look at this example. A company makes 5 blue cards for every 3 white cards it makes. 5 blue cards for every 3 white cards. 5 blue cards for every 3 white cards. If the company makes 15 white cards in one day, how many blue cards would it make? It looks like it's a ratio problem. For every 5 blue cards for every 3 white cards. Now we have 15 white cards. How many blue cards? So 3 goes into 15 5 times. That means there are 5 groups of 3 white cards. 5 groups of 3 white cards. And then for each group, then I have 5 blue cards. So 5 times 5 equals to 25. That will be the answer. This example. One morning the temperature was 5 degrees below zero. By noon the temperature rose 20 degrees Fahrenheit and then dropped 8 degrees Fahrenheit by evening. What was the evening temperature? What do we know? The temperature in the morning was 5 degrees below zero. How do we represent 5 degrees below zero? You're right, -5. By noon, the temperature rose 20 degrees and then dropped 8 degrees by the evening. What do we need to know is what was the evening temperature? Let's see. If I want to use the variable x to represent the evening temperature, x be the evening temperature, then the evening temperature started with -5 and then rose 20 degrees and dropped 8 degrees. So rose means addition, drop means subtraction. So -5 plus 20 minus 8. -5 plus 20 is 15. Take away 8 is 7. So the evening temperature would be 7 above 0 because it's positive. Alright, you can always come back and repeat the video math lessons. See you next time. Bye-bye.